Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing great, and now we will talk about the topic assistive technology. Assistive technology is an umbrella term that includes usable, adaptive and rehabilitative devices for persons with disabilities and also includes the process used in selecting, locating and using the respective devices for the focused people. Assistive technology promotes greater independence by enabling people to perform tasks to accomplish. Now, let's just dive into the main objective of assistive technology in inclusive setup. First of all, to enable children with special needs to get adapted to the environment, to provide access for participation in programs or communication activities or skills which help them to grow as a person academically and personally. Next one is to help them in making use of the assistive technology, including computer technology for their adaptation, education, and development. To support social interactions with peers, schoolmates, teachers, and other school personnel. So, we can say that assistive technology, which students with disabilities are entitled to use or needed, refers to any devices that is a piece of equipment, product, or item used to increase, maintain, or improve the functional capabilities of an individual with a disability. For example, graphic organizer, visual schedules, adopted eraser, highlighter, screen magnifier, audiobook, scooter, wheelchair, computer, electronic tablet, etc. So now let's discuss about the various types of assistive technology. First one is low-tech. Low-tech assistive technology means it involves typically low cost and easy to use equipment or material. Do not involve any type of electronic or battery operated device and training. Examples: a rubber pencil grip that enables a student with a disability to better grasp a pencil or pen, a non-slip placemat or a student's desk that makes it easier for her to pick up items because it stops them from sliding. A study carrel that helps a student to pay closer attention to the schoolwork at hand. The second type of assistive technology is mid-tech assistive technology. It refers to devices in the mid-technology category that use simple electronics. Here are a few examples of common mid-tech resources. A digital audio recorder that a student uses to record lectures. A calculator that assists a student in completing math computations. A timer that lets a student know it is time to change from one activity to another. The third and final form of assistive technology is high-tech assistive technology. This is what we consider to be the kind we plug in. This is the most intense and expensive form of technology. Examples: voice recognition software that allows a student to use a microphone to detect information that then appears in print on the computer. Electronic communication boards on which a student can touch a picture and a pre-recorded voice communicates for him. For example, a student takes a picture of himself and voice says, "Hello, my name is Prince. What is your name?" Now, going further with the different examples of assistive technologies for diverse learners. Assistive technology for orthopaedically or mobility impaired. Orthopaedically or mobility impaired students need a wide variety of assistive technologies, enabling them to adopt and learn in the inclusive classroom setup. The orthopaedically and mobility impaired students may be helped in their proper mobility with devices like wheelchair and walkers. So let's see what is wheelchairs. Wheelchairs are either manual or powered. Manual wheelchairs depend on the user or an assistant for propulsion, whereas powered devices depend on a motorized unit that an individual accesses using a switch or a joystick. And walkers, children who have the ability to pull to a standing position and maintain a grip may be able to use a handheld walker. These walkers are designed for use either in front of or behind the child. One disadvantage is that it is difficult to climb stairs with the help of a walker. These devices allow them to perform mobility related activities of daily living and necessary movements in the school and classes. Now, assistive technology for visually impaired. Visually impaired students, while receiving instructions and going through the learning experiences in an inclusive classroom setup, may be helped in a variety of assistive technology like the mini guide. The mini guide is a truly mini, lightweight and versatile secondary mobility aid. It has two transducers. One emits a short pulse of ultrasound. The ultrasound is reflected back of objects in its path. This reflected ultrasound is received back by the second transducer. The delay between transmitting and receiving back the ultrasound is used to approximate the distance to the object. The ultracane. The ultracane is a primary mobility aid which combines the long cane with ultrasonic sensors. Two ultrasonic sensors are built into the shaft of a cane. One is positioned to detect obstacles straight ahead. The second to detect obstacles ahead and upwards. Short pulse of ultrasound are transmitted. The ultrasound reflects back of objects within its path and is detected by the two sensors. The delay between transmission and detection provides a basis for estimating the distance to the object. Moving further with the assistive technology for low vision. First one is handheld optical. Starting point for majority of people with low vision. It is highly portable. Typical progression involves using options of increasing strength as vision deteriorates. As magnification increases, the useful reading area decreases. And handheld electronic distance. The ability to capture distant images and magnify greatly assist mobility. Also used in education for capturing whiteboard. It is able to scan the whole page and enable scrolling around the page after images are captured. Desktop electronic magnifier PC. It offers the same basic design and functionality as regular desktop units with additional flexibility of connecting to a PC. Split screen options facilitate study and employment opportunities. Now let's see assistive technology for hearing impaired. There are now some sophisticated and expensive speech recognition technologies available, such as a communicator that translates an instructor's voice to text and sign language on a computer screen, most of the hearing impaired are depending on hearing aids and lip reading for communication. Types of hearing aids are pocket model and behind the ear hearing aids. It is worn in a pocket at chest level. It consists of the body of the hearing aid containing the microphone, amplifier and controls. A cord transmits the electrical output to a receiver which converts this signal into sound. The receiver is attached to a mold which holds it in place. Please see the picture. The first one is the pocket model or the body level hearing aid, and the second one is the behind the ear hearing aid. Now let's see in the ear hearing aid. When the complete hearing aid is worn inside the ear or ear canal, it is called an in-the-ear hearing aid. The hearing aid is housed in a hard plastic shell, which is often custom made by taking an ear impression. Now we look at assistive technology for multiple disabilities. These mobility devices can be useful for indoor and outdoor use. Like scooters, there are many types of scooters. Like first one is prawn scooters. It requires the use of the arms and the ability to lift the head while moving. Second one is caster carts. It offers children with upper extremity function such as those with spina bifida, another means of mobility. Next one is airplane mobility device. It designed for children with cerebral palsy who can move their legs but needs support of the upper body. Crutches. Crutches are used to give additional support where strength is inadequate and balance is imperfect. The three basic types of crutches are auxiliary crutches, elbow crutches and gutter crutches. Next one is orthosis. An orthosis is a mechanical device fitted to the body to maintain it in an anatomical or functional position. There are foot orthoses, ankle foot orthoses, knee ankle foot orthoses, hip knee ankle foot orthoses. Next point is assistive technology for autism. Electronic alternative keyboards. Some children with autism may exhibit effective reading and writing skills. They can use various electronic or alternative keyboards for communication, like facilitated communication. It is a system of communication where the facilitator supports a person's hand, wrist, or arm, while that person spells out words, phrases, or sentences. Use of facilitated communication with people with autism is based on the notion that many of the communication difficulties faced are due to a movement disorder, that is, their brain is not able to tell them how to move in the intended way to produce speech gestures. Finally, we can conclude that assistive technology refers to any device or method which makes the environment more accessible to a person with a disability. And it is an effective tool for students with multiple disabilities in overcoming functional and communicative limitations. Positioning, language, motor skills, and sensory issues all are considered in implementing the most effective support system. and it is an effective tool for students with multiple disabilities in overcoming functional and communicative limitations, positioning language, motor skills, and sensory issues all are considered in implementing the most effective support system. So, in this way, today we have seen assistive technology for persons with disabilities. Thanks for giving your valuable time.